What's up, everybody? Okay, before we even get into it, yes, my tooth is missing, so please don't be too distracted, okay? Okay, I'm gonna get it fixed. Sure, I just need some money first. Everybody ain't got insurance. And I'm putting a little clear coat on my nails right now. My name is Denarius, and since you guys are my friends, you can call me Vante. I'm so silly. But yeah, you can call me Vante. It's a little easier to pronounce. I've just been feeling led to pick up my camera and just record. I just turned 30 like 2 months ago in June. Happy belated to me, thank you. I don't know, I've just been feeling called to do a lot of things, but I've been so freaking scared because I've either been in my own head or I let outside things deter, me from getting what I say I want to get done, truly done, because I don't know, when it really comes down to doing certain things, we get hesitant and like you freeze up. At least I do. I don't know about nobody else. Everybody don't do it because most people will say that they've, acquired most things that they've set out to. And I have, for myself, for the most part. It's just, I have a lot of unaddressed healing, if you will. As I get older, and get older, there we go. I realize how much my past has played a part in the delays that I've experienced, intentionally and unintentionally. What does that mean? What does that mean? Meaning, things have happened to me. Like, I was molested when I was like around 5 years old. And being exposed to such an energy so young really took a toll on me. And like, I kept quiet because at that time you're so impressionable. You don't know what's right from wrong. You don't know these things until you get older. So like, as I got older, I'm really operating in the spirit of lust. Like, everything, because of what happened, I'm operating in the spirit of lust. Let me clarify that. Because of that experience, I operated in the realm of lust for so long. Like, that's all I cared about. Like, that's all I cared about. Even as a kid, getting my little rocks off. It's not funny because it could be really detrimental, and it has been really detrimental for me in like a lot of, you know, not a lot of ways, because I won't just see it like that. I ain't gonna, you know, talk about myself that like that, because I ain't just, but I did do some wild things as a kid. Some things I don't need to speak on like online, because, you know, there's a time and a place. But I did some things, and again, as I got older, that's when I just like, my mind replayed so many things, and like I was able to relay them to like the experiences that I was having and experiences that I was choosing to be in or choosing to take part in, if you will. Like, when I got old enough to, I would go to like parties where they did crazy things, you know? I would go to parties, crazy parties, because the energy was just so free. Like I said, I'm 30. But like when I was 19, 20, and I was able to do those things, like especially being in the city and just meeting free-spirited people like around that time, I definitely, oh my god, I'm gonna say that for the book. But getting back on topic, my whole point of bringing this up though is because like I'm just at a point like in my life where I'm just feeling like I gotta assess some stuff, man, because it's so much that I said that I wanted to do. It's so much. But again, it's been affected by that spirit, because whenever I meet somebody, it's like, damn, they look, yeah. Hold up, let me get a piece of tissue. Okay, hold up. Okay, I'm back. But yeah, every time I see somebody, not every time, but like I see somebody and they own that energy, I couldn't say no. As easy as I can now, as easier as I can now. Lord, fix it. But I'm about to address it seriously in this season, which is why, you know, I'm getting on this camera and I'm doing what I'm doing. I've never been this confident to like pick up a camera and record myself talking. I love to sing. And I'm scared to record myself and just put videos out of me doing that, because I'm so in my head about what people may think or what they may say about this tooth. Fuck this tooth. I got a gap too. What happened was it was loose when I was a kid, like 16, 16, you know what I'm saying? And like I bit an apple and like it wasn't loose, I just made it loose. You know, long story short, I made it so loose that I pulled it out. I told my mom, why my tooth came out? She was like, boy, you know that thing ain't gonna grow back. And I'm like, for real? Found out the hard way. But I'm not insecure about it, because like nobody's perfect. But I do be getting kind of like in my head about it a little bit when I be seeing people's eyes go. I be seeing people's eyes go down there when I'm talking. So like sometimes, like I just did, I'll laugh to like try to cover it up. But like I said, I'm gonna get it fixed, man. Leave me alone and my tooth. But I'm at a point now where I want to address a lot of things, because like I said, it's a lot of things that I've wanted to do for so long. Music being the main thing. It's my dream. I love to sing. So, I want to be intentional about my life force, if you will, because like I said, I spent a lot of time like in my 20s just being lustful, hanging with people that fed like the comfort that came behind like my fleshly habits, whether it be, you know what I'm saying, smoking all day every day. I found a crowd that like doing it, so it's like enabling. It's enabling this spirit of delay in whatever form that may look like, you know? For me, it just so happened to be lust and drugs. Music too. Not drugs like hard stuff, because I don't get into all of that, but, you know, things that, you know, alter your state of mind. But, it's time out for that, you know? It's time out for it. But like as I've lived and as I live, God has given me the grace to channel our ability of awareness and transmutation, you know, perception, realization. All of these things, like being intentional about what you see and what you go through, and really using those experiences and situations to really check yourself first, because you must check yourself first before you try to check anybody else. And I'm just pointing and tapping everything like I just said, but they kind of dry. But you must check yourself before you can check anybody else, I feel. Like what I'm doing now, like, if I can't be able to look at myself with no teeth and still be myself, like, and not be phased, how do I expect somebody else to do that? Because when I talk, anyways, and I get into it and like I'm passionate, most people bypass the tooth anyway in real life. But I must address things that I've gone through if I want to make sense of where I'm trying to go or where I'm meant to go. That's part of the way. That's part of the way. I feel like for so long I felt called to do a certain thing, but I've put that certain thing off because I've been in like cyclical hypnosis. Like I must keep this job and I must pay these bills and I must keep this going for myself and I must keep, and those things are great, but like balance is so important. You know what I'm saying? Like balance is so important when it comes to that, because you will lose yourself going through all of these day-to-day things and not putting anything towards yourself. And the only thing that I was putting towards myself was pleasure, which isn't a bad thing again, but again, balance. Like I wasn't balancing those things. And like I won't say I never, but like it took time for me to even recognize that there was an issue, because we're habitual creatures, as they say. Like we do everything, you know what I'm saying, in a habitual way. But yeah, we're habitual. But like with growth and I'll keep doing it. Wisdom, that's the right word. Wisdom starts to set in the more I got older. And it's still going on, because like I'm not perfect, and anyway, but who is? Who is? Also, recently, I just lost my job. And I thank God for the people that I'm connected to and the people that He's placed in my path, simply because, oh my goodness, it's been a wild ride. I'm sure for a lot of people, but basically, ever since the pandemic, I haven't been able to really get on my feet the way that I want to, you know? And everything happens for a reason. I don't know if I should even be in this place that I'm fighting so hard to continue to be in. I'm still so scared to jump out there on faith and take these risks like people say that you need to do, because I'm scared. You know, I've been homeless so many times. Not so many times, but like I've been homeless a few times that lasted like a long time, which is why I say that. Like that. But I've been homeless so many times that like it started like in my early 20s. It started in my early 20s when I was like 21, 22. I was homeless for like a short time. But looking back with the wisdom that I have now, it was definitely pivotal moments. Meaning they were definitely trials and tests to see what I would do and how I would handle it. And most of the times I failed, but most of the times I succeeded, and like I gained so much wisdom and good experience. And you know, but the times that I would fail and I would look back, or like God would place on my subconscious to recollect on, I would see that all you had to do was keep going. Like all I be able to do is keep going. But see, again, I'm doing all of these things, but that's really in my own strength. Like I'm not including God. I'm just thinking I need to make some money so I can have some money to pay my bills, so I can have some money to have a roof over my head, so I can eat. Like I'm not including Him in the way of like, what I mean by that, attempting to attain the things that He's placed on the inside of me. Like I got all of these gifts, talents, and abilities. We all do. But I'm staying stagnant in these cycles because that's what everybody else in society do. Like that's what everybody else around me is doing. So like I get caught up in these things, and like when I do fall short, you know, in any aspect, I don't know what to do for real, because I'm so used to just giving my energy away with what I want to do with it in any aspect. Like going back to, we must check ourselves. Like I have to take accountability for everything that I choose to do, whether it's to drink this water, drink this liquor, whatever it is, right? Whether I choose to use flushable wipes or regular tissue. It's a choice that I gotta, like, you know what I'm saying, use my awareness, realization, and perception to analyze, is this the best thing, not only for myself, but those people connected to me and who are indirectly connected to me, you know? But like if I'm unhappy and if I'm not putting anything towards myself, that's not helping nobody. And then we like to say that we don't put that energy on nobody else, but we do. And it's like when you're unhappy, man, and you're not going after things that you know you want to go after, you start to muster up these unnecessary feelings like envy and jealousy. And it's like, for what? Why put that vibration out there? Because you got the sign 24. And that goes for me. I'm talking to myself. Like, man, I got the sign 24. And I'm 30. Like, I just turned 30, y'all. So, like, I really want to be intentional with my life force this chapter. Like, I do. And I'm actually in the process of it. I want to document this journey that I'm on. Missing tooth and all. Gap and all. But if you watch this all the way through, thank you. Because I know I talk a lot. I'm long-winded. But it's only because I'm passionate. And yeah, it's because I'm passionate. And I love to talk. I love to go back and forth too. So don't hesitate to leave a comment or two, maybe 3. Even 4 if you feel led to. But yeah, this is that, and I will see y'all a little later. I don't know if this is gonna be a part of like a full week vlog or something individual. But either way, I'm gonna talk to y'all later. I'm a little hungry. I had made some chicken, mashed potatoes, and some biscuits yesterday. And I have some leftovers, so I'm about to heat that up. So I'm about to heat that up and see what that's talking about. I know what it's talking about because shit, we just talked yesterday, late at night, matter of fact. It's a great conversation. I'm gonna run that conversation back though. Oh, my head look crazy. But like I said, I made some chicken and some mashed potatoes yesterday. It looks really, really good to me. I know it looked crazy to y'all, and I made some biscuits too. It was way more than it. They were so good I couldn't stop eating them. But I know it looks crazy to y'all because the grease done settled, but that's okay. That is okay. I like to cover my food with a paper towel. That way it helps the steam stimulate. Oh yeah, I didn't even show y'all my nails. Wait. How am I doing? See? I did a decent job. I'm no professional, but that is cheaper. Then to reheat my biscuits, I just, you know, do that, then do that. I play too much, but now I need a spoon, so let me wash my spoon out real quick. All it needs is like 10-15 seconds, so it's not too rubbery. You don't want no rubbery bread. I am actually renting a space from my homeboy until I can figure out what I want to do. Like I had mentioned, like I said, man, I'm just at a point where I'm really assessing what it is that I want to do. So I'm just, I don't know, I don't know. I don't know. This what it's looking like. No, that ain't no soup. It is some chicken broth though. But yeah. I'm about to watch a little TV. I don't know what I'm gonna watch because I ain't nothing just
Here's something most drivers do.
Good and catching my attention. I don't really watch TV. But I'm gonna pick y'all back up when whenever you see another clip. Whenever you see another clip. Whenever you see another clip. I'll talk to you later.